Alha from the UK.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
My question is that in my school, like they have lots of haram things in the school. They have lots of haram things in the school. Like they make us do music. They make us have like indoor celebrations, stuff like that. And then I want to go to an Islamic school, yeah, but sometimes my parents don't have the ability to take me to an Islamic school, and they say that it's like times of fitna right now, so just try to avoid the major sins. So then, what I just do is I just try to do the minimum I can, and I try to avoid as much as I can, because the teacher says if I don't do like what they tell me to do, they're gonna call like the head teacher and stuff like that. So that's why I just try to do as much as little as I can in the sinning part. So am I sinful? Because I don't know what to do, because I can't go to an Islamic school. I've tried to tell my parents.
First of all, it is not permissible to engage in haram activities at school. We Muslims have a purpose on this earth, and that is to establish the religion of Allah and to carry His commands to the best of our ability. When we come to the fork of the road and we have to choose between following Sharia or following man-made laws and regulations, and when following man-made laws and regulations, I am completely disobeying Allah Azza wa Jal and falling into sin, I have to stop this and not do it, and would not justify it by saying, well, if I don't comply, this would happen and that would happen. At the end of the day, I'm, as a Muslim, ordered to not to fall into sin. And we're not talking about something that is mandatory as the law of the country, such as vehicle insurance, for example. Okay, there's nothing I can do. If I want to drive, I have to do that. But to go to a school and to listen to their nonsense, filth, and kufr and disbelief, maybe be forced to engage in physical education, freely mix, go to the swimming pool with the opposite gender, maybe have wrestling matches with the opposite gender and touching and coercing. What is this? When it's going to end? What's the bottom line? Where you say, no, taking off my clothes, no, I won't do this. Anything else is okay. So this is where you guys have to draw the line. Your parents have to draw the line. Allah did not force you to go to such countries and live among the disbelievers until you're stripped of your religion. You compromise your religion. You have to make a stand. They say it's democracy. They say this. Put your foot down and say, enough is enough. We're Muslims. We don't do these things. So this is the bottom line, that you have to find a way out of it, and may Allah make things easy for you. Abu Kalthum from Singapore.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, ya Sheikh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Sheikh, my eldest sister has been murtad for over 16 years. She's open and extremely staunch in her stance. She married a Hindu and has a son. My father and mother has been extremely close with her despite knowing that she's a murtad. And when I asked them about it, they said, with good akhlaq, she might come back. She's now poisoned my younger sister, 22 years old, in a way that my younger sister does everything that goes against the Sharia, like clubbing, hanging boys, has a lesbian best friends. The question is, I've been trying hard to convince my parents, but I am lost. What can I do to play my part?
Unfortunately, this is happening in some families that are far away from Allah, and that these families are ignorant of Islam. They've never read the Qur'an in their lives. They don't know the seerah and the sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ. They carry no great love to this religion. Rather, they love this world, to the extent that if they were given the choice between hellfire, but through this life, enjoying it to the fullest, or to paradise, but through carrying out the religion of Allah, they would choose the first, unfortunately. It's a test from Allah to you and to your family. You have done your due diligence. You should continue to advise your parents and warn them that they may leave the fold of Islam if they approve their daughter over her apostasy and over marrying a non-Muslim. If they approve such a marriage, this is kufr. They're apostates. Even if they pray and they fast and they say la ilaha illallah, just because they've approved and endorsed something that is in black and white in the Qur'an, stating that there is no such marriage, and they say, no, it's okay. As long as they have good character, the marriage is valid. They've gone out of the fold of Islam. Your sister is already a different story. Now, the younger sister, the problem is that clubbing and not wearing the hijab, these are symptoms of the disease. You try to force her to wear the hijab and to stop free mixing and having boyfriends and the likes. You're treating the symptoms, but not the core, not the chronic illness. So the symptoms will reappear in different forms. What you should do is attack the illness itself. The illness is the void of knowing Allah, of knowing Islam, of knowing the Qur'an and loving the Prophet Muhammad in her heart. So focus on introducing Allah from scratch. You're talking to someone who's almost not a Muslim. So you have to invite her to Allah, to the oneness of Allah, the greatness of Allah, to see Allah's wonders in herself, in the environment, in this universe, and to acquaint her with the beautiful names and attributes of Allah. Show her who the Prophet ﷺ is, how he lived, how he struggled so that we could receive this religion as it is today. And do your level best to be a good elder brother, kind and loving and compassionate, so you may save her from hellfire. But at the end of the day, it's your father who's responsible. He's the one who's going to roast and pay for his negligence of upbringing his children like this. And he's going to pay for it. The Prophet said, ﷺ, all of you are shepherds. And a man is a shepherd over his family. And he's responsible and he will be questioned about all of that. May Allah save us from hellfire. A man from India.
Sheikh, inshallah, I'll be doing my bachelor's in engineering next year. And I'm confused which college should I select, because one is Islamic college where studies are moderate and there's no guarantee that I will get job. But the other college is non-Islamic and its studies are excellent. Also, it has guaranteed job offer after my 3rd or 4th year. So which college should I select?
As long as there is no fitna on your religion and your Islam, you can go to a non-Islamic college while they provide you with good knowledge and information, and at the same time it is guaranteed that you will get a job. There's no problem in that, inshallah.